So most of the times, people talk about Nigeria as if it's a place where people only run away from. Eh? Most of the times, even Nigerians, they only describe Nigeria as a place where people run away from. As in, we don't have Africans or we don't have people who want to go and live in Nigeria. We don't have people who love to leave their own country, move to Nigeria and settle down there. Abi? But it's happening. But you go to Nigeria, you find communities of foreigners who enjoy Nigeria, who are living in Nigeria, who have made Nigeria their home. And if you beg them to go back to their country, they will tell you, we are not going. If you try to convince them to go to their country, they will tell you, we are not going. But since Nigeria is a country that knows no foreigner, Nigeria is a country that everybody can enter and live at peace, live and enjoy their life, and no day you will be said, oh, this one is not a Nigerian, leave this country. This one is not. No discrimination. No one will discriminate against you. That's why you don't know how many Ghanaians are living in Nigeria. You don't know how many Cameroonians are living in Nigeria. You don't know how many South Africans. You don't know how many Kenyans. You don't know until they begin to come out by themselves to testify and talk of their stay in Nigeria. Guys, I discovered one Kenyan girl. She was explaining exactly how Nigeria has been to her. And I was surprised. I was expecting something like this girl will come out and start saying that Nigeria is a country that is very, very insecure. Since I've been living in Nigeria, I've always been looking for ways to run back to my country, Kenya. I just don't like the way Nigeria is. I don't want to stay in this country. I am struggling. I need people to help me with transport so I can go back to Kenya. I was expecting the girl to tell me all those things that people claim Nigeria is. That's what I was expecting as I was watching the video, and I was like surprised. Did somebody force you to do this video, my sister, or you did the video by yourself? A Kenyan girl, if you hear what she's talking about Nigeria, her experience, it's like she is saying she is not the only Kenyan in Nigeria. People do not even know that Kenyans live in Nigeria. So people, even Nigerians, they wonder, Kenyans did this Nigeria. Are there Kenyans in this Nigeria? Wonder no more. Not just Kenyans. Every nationality in Nigeria. But they live quietly, they enjoy life. But with the social media, everybody, they talk how Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is this. Nigeria is that. Nigeria is unhealthy. Nigeria is insecure. Light issue. This and that. So this girl was very interesting. And she said a few things that really caught my attention. And I said, I have to share this with my followers. You deserve to know. You deserve to know as a Nigerian that you struggling to go live in Canada, you struggling to go live in the UK, you struggling to go live elsewhere. Your country is also an abroad for some people. Some people are also living in your country and they are happy making their life in your country. There are people who just love Nigeria, who want to live there and develop their life there and grow their business, like this Kenya girl. I'm sorry I cannot play her video here because I couldn't lay my hands on it. I couldn't download the video because I saw it on Facebook. I searched for it on TikTok, other platforms where I can download. I didn't get the video, but that also stopped me from sharing with you the content of what this girl was trying to narrate in her video. Basically, she was like, she's been in Nigeria for a long time, and Nigeria is like every other African country. I agree with her totally. Nigeria is like every other country, meaning that in Nigeria, like every other African country, you can have issue of electricity because it's common in all African countries. You can have issues with bad roads here and there in some places, like it's common in all African countries. So basically, all the challenges that you can face in other African countries, you can also face them in Nigeria. But my problem is when Nigerians and people act as if those challenges only exist in Nigeria. And we all even know that the Nigerian own challenges are even better, because when you look at in terms of roads, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of electricity, in terms of access to information, you realize that Nigeria is far better compared to other African countries. But everybody every day is talking about Nigeria own, as if Nigeria is worse, which is not true. You understand? So I love the fact that she admitted that there are problems in Nigeria, just like in Kenya, Ghana, and every other single African country. That close it up. Let's be honest with ourselves. I myself, I cannot come and talk about Nigeria as if Nigeria is a saint or Nigeria is a beautiful paradise without challenges. Every African country has major basic challenges: water, electricity, light, and roads. No African country has all of this. None. I can tell you categorically, no African country can guarantee you all this in all their regions of their country. Even European countries still get problems sometimes. You understand? But this girl now, where I really got happy is, she said sometimes she prefers to live in Nigeria than to live in Europe. That's why I was like, hey, mama, it be like say they pay you to talk this one. How? How? But it's true. But it's absolutely true because she lives in Lagos, for example. There are people living in Lagos, Nigeria, who will rather stay in Nigeria than stay in Europe or America or any country. Because if you live in Lagos, Nigeria, and you are doing a job like a tech job, or your job is earning you millions of naira, the comfort is there. You have the time to have fun. You have, especially those who have traveled abroad. There are many Nigerians who have traveled abroad who will still tell you that I prefer to live in Nigeria. I prefer to stay in. If I have my money, if I have something or business or something that's giving me enough money, I will rather stay in Nigeria than stay in the UK or in America or any country. So this girl was just confirming it, and I said to myself, probably she has been to Europe or Dubai or other countries, and living in Nigeria has made her realize that her life is easier in Nigeria than the other countries. So when she said that, I said, ha, mama, you need to be investigated. Not let Ghanaians see you. Not let other people see you, because they see you now, they'll say, why are you saying these kind of things? Because they cannot believe it. They can't. Because the joy of Africans, the joy of many people is to see Nigeria dragged to the mud. Is to see that Nigeria is described constantly as a country that has nothing. Despite the fact that we all have challenges in Africa. So I really, really appreciated her. First of all, I was shocked to know that there are communities of Kenyans in Nigeria. Kenya, the Kenya where everybody, the Hala, Nairobi, Kenya today, okay. Kenyans, they Nigeria, they live, they enjoy, they are happy, they want to stay there. They don't even want to go back to Kenya. That is a reality. That is a fact. And this is an example, guys. I'm here to share with you these stories. I'm here to tell you guys the truth. I'm here to explain to you guys what is really happening about Nigeria, the details, the values that Africans don't appreciate. But it is what it is. Your boy Ajo Magzi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.